Hey friends, Justin here. Join me for a get ready with me. I've got a date tonight, so I don't have my wine and all of that kind of stuff set up for this evening. Maybe tomorrow I'll go to the store and find a red wine and we can sample it together. But I did want to come on tonight and just post a Chill Friday video. Ask you guys how your week was. What was the highlight of your week? Share the low light if you had some low lights. But it's really good to see you guys, and TGIF. The date I have tonight, we're going to a place. Let me see, I've got a screenshot here somewhere. We're going to a place called Lamberti's Ristorante and Wine Bar. So the gentleman that I'm going out with has been mentioning all week that he's been craving pasta. He was actually going to cook a pasta dish the other night, and then when I sent him a text about 9:30 p.m. or so before I went to bed, he says I ended up just making tuna sandwiches. So it was in my mind that he still was craving pasta, so I made a reservation for us at an Italian place. And so that seemed to be a big hit with him. He told me I scored major cool points with him. So that's fun. So I thought I'd come on, do a get ready with me, pull some tags off of some shirts, and just catch up with you guys. It's been a long week at work. Highs and lows of started working with a new manager. And hold that thought for just a second. I'm going to go turn the air off here. Okay, I'm back. Started working with a new manager this week. I don't know how aligned I am. I'm sorry for being out of the shot. I don't know how aligned I am with this new guy and his personality. So that's been interesting. So the week started off a little bit funky, but it ended up ending on a really high note. I had a meeting with the director of the particular department that I'm working in, and there's a possibility, a really strong possibility on the horizon, that there's a full-time position for me in a different department. So perhaps the new manager energy, perhaps it's a moot point. I won't have to, for very long, deal with unpleasantness or unpleasant energy. So that's a good thing. And we just met a few hours ago before my day ended for Friday. So I'm wearing a navy blue shirt. Navy blue is like my uniform. I love a deep blue shirt for some reason. I just think it's so timeless and so classy. And I'm wearing some dark green pants. And I think some brown shoes. But we'll see. To play around with a few different kinds of shoes. Haven't watched a lot this week. Posted a review or two. I watched Treasure of the Sierra Madre that I posted a review of, and one other film that I just can't think of right now. Let's see. Check it out. Let's see. Oh, House of Gucci. House of Gucci was so good to me. If you guys haven't watched House of Gucci, go check that one out. But yeah, I'm excited. This is it's like my first date since around Christmas last year. A couple of months. It hasn't been incredibly long, especially for me because I'm not a frequent dater. But it's fun. My skin is a little bit clearer than it usually is, and when I'm recording. So I'm trying to put my best face forward, and we'll see. So tomorrow, when I'm going to wipe my glasses off. Sorry to shake my toilet paper at you. So tomorrow, it's hilarious. Tomorrow, if I come on and do some wine chat, we'll have a lot to talk about. We'll talk about the date, how it went, were there any sparks, was there any chemistry, what we ate, what we talked about. I'll share that with you guys. Of course, I won't, share identities, and I'll keep both of our privacy intact. But I'll share with you the fun stuff that I can. But yeah, not too much to it. Last week when I came on, I was telling you guys about some of the different fragrances that I use. Because I'm going to dinner, I'm going to use the Red by Giorgio imitation. Don't tell anyone that I'm wearing an imitation spray. And I may take it with me as well. Another thing that I've been using a lot, and I just love this coconut. And you guys tell me if you guys use a coconut chapstick. I've been using this Kaivan Soothing Coconut, I don't even think you can read it, but yeah, Soothing Coconut chapstick every day. And it is just wonderful. So after I get done with this particular container, I'm going to try some other brands, but I absolutely love the coconut lip chap or scrub. But yeah, very excited. It's a first date, so we haven't met before. We met on a dating app. But really hit it off with good conversation. We're both, kind of professional types. He's getting off work, kind of late this evening. And we're going to meet at the restaurant. Our reservation is at 8:15. And it's just 5 after 7 now. So in just about an hour. So it should be a lot of fun. And I haven't eaten anything since around noon, since lunchtime. So I'll be absolutely ready. And I'm kind of excited to see their wine menu, to try a red wine and try something new, because I may be able to add something new to, my repertoire, if you will. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not a serial dater. I don't date often. I think I talk too much on dates, but I'm going to try to rein that in this evening and just have a nice, mature, adult evening. What do you guys do to get over first date jitters if you have them? I found some cash in the pockets of these pants. But I don't really have any jitters. We're meeting in an area of town. I live in the Dallas area. We're meeting in an area of town not too far from where I live, but it's called Las Colinas, and it's a really, really nice, I'll say, an upscale shopping area. So there's a lot to see, there's a lot to do. There's a river walk, concert venues, a lot of bars, restaurants, clubs, etc., etc. It's a really, really hip and trendy part of town. So he's from the north side of town, maybe 20-25 minutes north of the area. So it'll be nice to kind of show him around, show him what my area has to offer. Maybe the next time, because he suggested coming this way, which was nice because I don't have to drive far. And then if I have a glass or two of wine, then I just have a couple miles, just basically 2 streets to get back home. He, on the other hand, has a little drive on his hands, but what can I do about that? What else, guys? that's about it. After I come back from the date, I'm gonna watch something on Netflix that I normally would not watch, something unconventional for me and my channel, and that's the new Tyler Perry Medea movie on Netflix, and get a good laugh in. And so if it's worth talking about, and I may do it anyway, I'll come on and give you my review of the new Tyler Perry Medea movie. It should at least be worth a giggle or two. What do you think? But yeah, guys, that's about all I have. If you have any first date tips for me, definitely leave them down in the comments. Tell me if you've ever had any date horror stories, or first dates gone awry. It should be a dimly lit restaurant, so the lighting should be pretty flattering in the restaurant. I'm gonna find, after we hang up, I've got a brown leather band wristwatch, just a plain watch. Then I'm gonna put on, and that'll match my shoes, some brown leather shoes. And so it should be a fun, interesting evening. Tomorrow I'm going to try to make a point to come, back on and give you the skinny about how everything went. Was it a dud? Was it sparks at first sight? And all of the insight. So, sorry I didn't have my wine this evening, but look out, tomorrow for a chatty wine video. Have a wonderful Friday night, guys. I hope you're doing something fun or watching something funny. As I told you, I'm going to come back home and watch Medea, and we'll catch up about that. Tomorrow I'll tell you a little bit about the new position that I'm considering. I'm just going to give you the skinny. Please give this video a like, if you will, a comment about your dating history. Tell me something funny about a date that you've been on. And please subscribe to my channel if you're new for more movie, TV, and chatty related content. And until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Cheers.